Hi, it's me. I'm teaching math again for the last week. I already miss Gumpo, but anyway, we are going to learn something new today, and we have talked before about different kind of graphs. We've done bar graphs, and we've done pictographs, and we've done. I think that's it, right? Yeah, I think that's it. And remember, graphs, you have to know horizontal and you have to know vertical, okay, and then diagonal. But we're not doing diagonal. We're going to do horizontal and vertical, okay? And we are going to talk about line graphs today, okay? Now, don't get your paper out yet or anything. Where is my blue marker? I made a graph here, and hopefully you can see it. Okay. I forgot to label my graph. It's very, very important to label your graphs, okay? And remember, that's how we read graphs, is we have to read the title, what's down here, what's over here. We look at the numbers over here, down here. We have to look at all the information. Now there's something missing from my graph, and maybe you caught it already. I don't know. Look at it again. What's missing? Well, I don't have any information on my graph yet because we're going to do that together. But I didn't put my title of my graph. Now my title is going to be temperatures in the rainforest. Temperatures in the rainforest, and hopefully you can see that okay. All right, now, if you look at the bottom, it says different times, okay? And I have times of night. So that means I'm starting here with the number I have is 10 p.m. Then look, it changes to a.m., but it's still nighttime because that means midnight, 2 a.m., 4 a.m., 6 a.m., 8 a.m. I'm going every 2 hours. That's what I labeled it, every 2 hours. But there are still lines there that have no time on them, okay? They represent times also, even though I did not label them, okay? Just keep that in mind. I only labeled it every 2 hours. Now, let's see if I can go this way. Over here, it says, if you can read sideways, it says temperature. These are the different temperatures. And I started with 70 degrees, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80. Now I also labeled that by twos, okay? It doesn't mean that the temperature is not there if it's not one of these. It just means that's how I labeled it, okay? I labeled it by twos. Now these temperatures, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, are they cold? Would you wear like snow boots in those temperatures? Hopefully you said no. No, it's pretty warm. I don't think you need a jacket. Maybe, if you wear shorts, you could wear shorts, a t-shirt, that kind of thing. It's not super hot, but it's not cold. Definitely not cold. Okay, how we're going to do this is I am going to give you some times, okay? And we are going to learn together how to plot points on a line graph, okay? I want to use pink so you can see it better. Now, I'm going to read to you some times and temperatures. And then with me, we are going to plot those points on our graph, okay? So the first temperature I have is at 10 p.m. it was 80 degrees in the rainforest. So the first thing I need to do is find 10 p.m. Okay? That's easy. 10 p.m. is right here. It's the first one. And then at 10 p.m. it was 80 degrees. So I'm going to go up all the way up till I find 80, and I'm going to stop. And that's where I'm going to put my first point, right there. I'm going to make it a big old point so you can see it. Okay? The next temperature I have is at 11 p.m. It was 78 degrees. Okay? So let's see. I go from 10 p.m., 12 a.m. So 11 p.m. must be this line in the middle. And at 11 p.m. at night, it was 78 degrees. So I have 11 p.m. and I'm going to go all the way up till I hit 78. That's where I'm going to plot my point. It's called plotting. Okay. The next one I have is at 12 midnight, it was 76 degrees. So here's 12 midnight. I'm going to go all the way up. There's 76 degrees if I went over. Okay? The next one I have is at 1 a.m. It was still 76 degrees. So I'm not going to go all the way to 2 a.m. I'm going to go right here in the middle. 1 a.m. it was 76 degrees. And let's see, 2 a.m. it was 75 degrees. Here's 2 a.m. Oh wait, 75, that's not one of my numbers here. I have 74, 76, 75 must be right in the middle. So at 2 a.m., I'm going to go all the way up like this, and I'm going to mark it right in between 74 and 76. Okay? Now, looking at these points already, is it getting colder or hotter as we plot our points? Hopefully you said colder because the number is going down. All right, let's see what's going on. The next one is 3 a.m. It was still 75 degrees. So I find 3 a.m., 75 degrees. Then at 4 a.m., it was 74 degrees. Here's 4 a.m., 74 degrees. And 5 a.m., 73 degrees. That's also right in the middle. And 6 a.m., here's 6 a.m., 72 degrees. And 7 a.m., 74 degrees. So I go to 7 a.m., 74 degrees. Oh, it went up a tiny, tiny little bit. Now, if you guys were doing this on paper, I tell you to get your ruler so you could graph it. But I don't have my ruler with me. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the dots. Okay? And you can't go out of order. You have to go in order from 10 a.m., 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 a.m. Look at that. Isn't that cool? We just made a line graph together. And that's how you plot on a line graph. Now, hopefully you understood that. If not, maybe you can rewind it and go back and look at it again. I'm going to do another video so you guys can take a break, and we are going to go over page 320 together. Okay, so that's the end of this first video. So go ahead and grab your page 320 pencil, eraser, and you don't need a ruler because it's already graphed for you. But so I'll see you in the next video. See ya. Bye. How do I stop? Stop.